Motion again, and Blankenship to throw, launches it down the left side of the field, has a man releasing and diving and making a spectacular catch inside the Bulldog 25 and down around the 21. He just had that step or two on the DB and was able to bring it in. So second down, we'll call it 7. Hamilton setting up to the left of the quarterback. Now going in motion behind him to the wide side of the field. Fake a little throw that way, and Blankenship runs the ball, breaks a tackle, moves down the sideline to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone too easily for a Trojan touchdown. So he was able to, with that little fake right there, open up a lot of space down the left side and run for about 20 and a touchdown. Gain of 3, second and 7. The Dogs down 7-0. 9.5 to play in the opening quarter as the Bulldogs are driving toward the north end zone, trying to match the Telfair score. And McBride turns and hands it off again to Keyshawn, breaking free this time to the 45, across the stripe, and tackled at the Telfair 48. Try to get into that extra gear to break away and score on the long run. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. And the handoff to Keyshawn again, right up the middle. It'll hold, but he's tripped up inside the 30 down to the 29. Almost a saving tackle there by a diving Trojan. This will be a 27-yarder from the left hash. So a little angle, but not too much of a challenge, you would think. High snap, though, that'll make it interesting. Tinoco, though, puts his foot on it, boots it through very nicely. Good for 3. And the Dogs drive. They didn't get their 6, but they scored 3 as Tinoco boots his 3rd field goal of the season, a 27-yarder. And the Dogs are down 7-3, 4:08 to go in the opening quarter as we break on Y101. At the 17, so he's short, but it's not much. It's probably 4/5 of a yard, whatever that is. So it's less than a yard. And of course, their quarterback is never under center. He's back in the shotgun. Empty backfield, but a motion man. And here comes Blankenship running, and the Dogs run at him, but he runs for the first down. Everybody knew it was coming, and he was still able to pick up the first down. Trojans down at the Dogs 7, leading 7-3, 9:38 to go in the second quarter. Hamilton in the backfield with Blankenship going in motion to the right. Blankenship keeping the football, and the Bulldogs nail him. Looked like Irvin Mincy was the first dog to the scene with Will Fuller. So it's almost dead on. Here's a snap. It's good. Here's a kick up into the air, and it will stay inside the right upright for 3 for the Telfair County Trojans, who now have the touchdown lead once again at 10-3 with 8:44 to go in the second quarter as we take a break on Bulldog Football on Y101. And that's Demetrius Owens in the backfield, breaking a tackle as he was spinning, and he goes across the 50 and down to the 44. Demetrius, number 5, not number 6, Keyshawn Morgan picking up a Dog first down. Kind of shocked me right there because I saw the hair coming out of the back of the helmet. Keyshawn doesn't have that, but Demetrius does. Sistrunk in to block for Keyshawn. High snap again to Dalton, but he jumps up in the air, and here, no, that's Demetrius Owens spinning inside the 40. Demetrius down to the 36-yard line. He's shown some flares in practice, and right there, and on that other run, he has shown he can be a dynamic offensive player. So Jaden may about to be getting his first carry of the game. Another high snap, and Jaden is running it inside the 30. Tripped up, diving down to the 25. He wanted to score like he scored last year against Telfair, right up the middle on a nice run. The Dogs from the Telfair 26. Jaden up the middle with a hole, but then he's hit. But now he's going to start driving those legs and dragging Trojans inside the 20 down to the 17-yard line. And if you've seen Jaden run, you know he's capable of doing that, and that excites him as he jumps up in the air, clapping, coming back toward the Bulldog offensive unit. We'll tackle you. And here's Jaden. No, it's Dalton McBride on the fake. Running. No, it is Jaden. Jaden's running inside the 10, down to the 5, down to the 3, down to the 2. Well, that was confusing because McBride carried out his fake well and ran down the right side. And it was Jaden Sistrunk who was running the football down around the 2, maybe the 1. Sistrunk is still in the offensive backfield. Turning into the workhorse, takes a handoff, leans toward the goal line, and he's in with a Bulldog touchdown. The Dogs score on a nice drive with some dramatic running by Demetrius Owens and Jaden Sistrunk. And Sistrunk crosses the goal line from a yard out. And now the Dogs, with a Tinoco extra point, can tie the ball game up. Anytime the Bulldogs score a touchdown, Palmer & Associates Insurance Agency gives the Toombs County Booster Club $50. So there's 50 thanks to the Bulldog offensive line. And on that particular play, Jaden Sistrunk. So now the Dogs ready to kick. Trey Cloud is holding. Noah Anderson had been the holder. Trey Cloud, B-team quarterback, winning quarterback yesterday at Tattnall County. Rick Tinoco boots the ball up into the air, and this one is good. It was bending off toward the left upright, but it stayed true, and the Dogs have tied the game with 91 seconds to go in the opening half. It is 10-all as we take a break on Y101. Not a tall guy at 5'9", but really tough to tackle, and that's something the Dogs were working on this week with some kind of new implement that they have purchased recently. Looks like a big donut, and Coach Marsh will roll it, and the defensive back is supposed to wrap up and tackle the donut. Don't hit it, wrap him up, because if you don't wrap up this guy or Hamilton, the running back, they will advance on yardage to an initial gain. Like here goes Blankenship again, and there's a good wrap-up. Eyes through the thighs and a tackle by DJ Matthews on a short gain of 2 to make it 2nd and 8. That's a Coach Marsh catchphrase, eyes through the thighs. So the Trojans moving the ball, 7:41 to go in the 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10 for Telfair. So Ian Blankenship, quite troublesome for the Bulldogs 2 straight years with his legs and his arm. Hamilton off to his left and slightly behind him. Fakes it to him, throws it left side. The ball's caught at the 20. Nice little weaving move right inside the 10 to the 5, and the Dogs have to tackle him around the 4-yard line. Little small receiver catching the ball right there, and that is Smith, and boy, he showed some quickness making a couple of darting moves. He's only 5'5" and 130 pounds. A new Bulldog, Blankenship swings it out right side to the lateral, caught by Hamilton. The Dogs swarm him and tackle him. Another fine play and another TFL at the right time for the Toombs County Bulldogs on what had to be a lateral. And that was a tough catch for Hamilton, because if he doesn't grab it, that ball's probably bouncing over toward the sideline, and the Dog could pick it up and do what Irvin Mincy did. Run it in for 6. 8. I guess we'll call it a 27-yarder. From close to the right hash, 10-10 ball game at the moment. Snap, down, kick up in the air, and this one sails through for 3 for the Telfair County Trojans, and they're back on top. Leading the Bulldogs 13-10 with 5:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter as we take a break on Y101. 4:05 to go, because this guy can make some plays with his feet and his arms. Here comes pressure as he drops back. Now he's going to run the football, and somebody grabbed him. And yes, a Dog got him, and that is Taekwon Toby. A new Bulldog making, I guess, the biggest play of his career so far. A TFL. A sack, if you want to call it that, even though he's trying to run. And a defensive stop for the Toombs County Bulldogs, and number 7 is very happy. Takes a bump for Mike Farrell, the former Georgia Southern Eagle. Motion coming to the near side from Jaquel Boyd, setting up as a flanker. McBride rolling to the near side, has Toby open, but looks downfield and throws it, and it is caught on a diving catch by Jaquel Boyd. What a grab. That was sensational. Jaquel diving toward the 48, making that catch for a Dog first down. A great catch. I mean, one of the best the Bulldog has made in a long time. I'd like to see that one. Here's Keyshawn running inside the 40, going to the short side, which he was very effective running to the short side last year at Telfair, and he runs it effectively for a first down. Just inches inside The Trojan 35 driving toward the north end zone here at the end of the quarter. Keyshawn again makes a move, goes inside the 30, breaks free to the 20, to the 15, to the 10 with a stiff arm, dancing into the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown. Keyshawn loves to use the stiff arm, and he did effectively inside the 10 to score 6. He scored 6 times against them last year. He scores his first of the night deep into the third quarter in the rematch at home. And now the Bulldogs, for the first time tonight, have the lead. Tinoco to boot from the 40. And he picks this one up high to the air, and it'll be taken around the 3 and returned to the 5, to the 10. Chandler Lynn missed the tackle, but the Dogs are there to make the tackle at the 15. The ball may have popped out. Let's see. The Dogs are celebrating. The Dogs have recovered it. And with the football is Tyler Smith. Here's a penalty flag, maybe on a celebration against the Bulldogs after recovering the fumble, because they threw it over toward the Bulldogs sideline at the 20. And this will be not a career high, but a long one at 44. He's kicked field goals of 47 before. Kicking toward the south end zone, almost straight on. Let's see if he can nail it. Put the Dogs up by a touchdown. Here we go. Snap placed down, kick up in the air. This one has a chance. This one looks good, and this one is good for Rick Tinoco. Tinoco hits the 44-yarder. And now the Bulldogs have the 7-point lead at 20-13 with 1:48 to go in the fourth quarter as we break on Y101. You know, you got to rush the passer, but you don't want to play it too soft in the secondary. Remember that UCLA game and Texas A&M doing that? Blankenship dropping back, throws it long and deep. 101 coverage, has a man down there. He makes a catch, breaks a tackle, and there he goes. Inside the 10, 5, and a touchdown. He threw the deep ball, and Demetrius Owens was there on the coverage, did not bring him down to the turf, and the Dogs yield 6 with 78 seconds to go on the big play. Try to tie it up. Can somebody from that Bulldog front get penetration and put a hand on the ball? High snap, they're going to run the football, and the Bulldogs will hit him at the 2-yard line. The holder, probably Blankenship, hit, and I don't think he got in. He says he got in. The Bulldogs said he didn't. He did not. The Bulldogs lead by 1 slim point at 2019. Good snap, takes the knee with 28 seconds, but they haven't marked it yet. Now 24, and that's it. The Dogs do not have to run another play, and they will kind of escape with a 2019 win over the Telfair County Trojans. And for the first time since 2007, the 2017 Toombs County Bulldogs have won their first 3 games. They open up the region next week against Bryan County.